Dear ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, dancers, educators, teachers, let's meet Matej Krajcer. Matej,
Yes.
simple question. You have 2 seconds for answer.
Only 2 seconds.
Yeah, you do fast, like
Okay,
intuitive
okay,
reaction,
okay,
yeah?
Okay.
Do you like more to watch Latin or standard?
Latin.
Blackpool or World Championship?
Blackpool.
You like woman blonde or brunette?
All colors.
Prefer to dance samba or rumba?
Rumba.
Prefer to dance paso doble or jive?
Jive.
Better mountains or seaside?
Seaside.
You prefer tuxedo or sport clothes?
Sport clothes. Casual.
Better to dance show or competition?
Show.
Wow, interesting. And you was competing always, huh?
Exactly.
You prefer physical leading or visual leading?
Physical.
More prefer position of the foot extreme, toe or toe?
Toe.
Progressive figures or stationary figures?
Progressive.
You like more to drive or to fly?
I like to fly.
Judge or teach?
Teach.
Breakfast or dinner?
Dinner.
Meat or seafood?
Seafood.
Cool, man, give me 5.
That was fast.
Say to me, what do you think? Dance is sport or it's art?
For me, dance was always an art. The only thing that it takes dance for me as a sport is that we are competing. So
That's
you
the
need,
only
you
one.
need to be physically ready like a real sportsman.
Okay.
And dance is art.
Art. What is art for you? What is about?
Art is it's expressing your soul to the world. It's saying to the world how you feel, giving your emotions, visions, ideas, which comes through in you, going out to the audience, or to the people. Just not doesn't need to be audience.
So, you are the most memorable event in your life as a dancer.
The most memorable event in my life, it was Blackpool.
Which one?
Always Blackpool.
Always Blackpool.
That stays in my mind. That stays in my mind. Of course, we had many other competitions. Let's say memorable was also UK 2008. Was very memorable for me. I remember it because we were winning and we had a really difficult time before the competition with my partner on that time. So we were like one day before fighting. We didn't know if we will go on the competition actually. And it was really interesting that we just woke up the next day. We saw each other to the eyes and we were just saying to each other, just do it, let's do it.
So the day before you like you fight in sense of like you don't want to compete or just it was
we
a
had
certain
some
curl?
pressures, emotional fight, ego thing before. So we were like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, fighting, not being good to each other with a partner, you know. So, and really, we thought it was the moment that or we split or we move on.
Whoa.
It was just that, you know, in us. What is the point actually to do it? You know, it was like,
Yeah.
why we should fight like this? We were fighting like crazy, and we went to our room in the hotel, just going to sleep. And I was thinking for myself. I can talk to myself. Probably the same was with Ivana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just I lay down, I tried to relax, I focused on my next day, the competition, and the next day we woke up, we meet each other, we saw each other, and we were both very clear why we are there. It was just because of dance. And
Nice. You just look each other and you understand immediately one another.
immediately, I don't know if we understood each other, but we had the same kind of goal, the same kind of idea what we want to do. So we are there on the UK, in Bournemouth, you know, like coming there all the way. Why? Because we want to dance, because we love to dance. So that came into me, why actually I'm doing that, just because of the dance. Because I love it, because I'm alive when I'm doing it, and that was the thing.
And that's what it is. You went there and
We just went there, we
how
were
it
ready.
passed the competition. That's one.
We were ready, you know, we were just dancing, every round was good. I just really remember it was no bullshit around it,
Okay.
no stupid discussions.
Okay.
We were just with each other, totally dedicated to the competition and to that dance. That we want to do it together, and we did it actually. We were dancing our best competition in our life.
Ivana Golsa.
And actually we won that competition.
Okay. It was adult
It was,
category, not
amateur,
professional,
yes,
amateur.
category. And on that time, Maurizio and Melinda should won, and actually we beat the winning couple.
So
And
they
that was
win
really-
the year before that competition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And they were the winners of previous competitions.
Okay.
So we thought, okay, we could be like normally, we could be like third, second. Okay, we want to win, of course, but because of that dance, because of just clear focus about.
And you
why
give
we
your
are
like
there.
your maximum. So maybe it was
I
good
think
the
it
fight
was-
before.
I think that fight was in the end really positive.
So
Because-
you
because it
make that
clears-
before the competition.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
the
not
day
suggesting,
before.
I'm not suggesting to fight, guys, but I'm actually it's my experience always why we were actually like fighting, because you know you want to do your best, your ego is killing you, you know, you try to find yourself why you are doing it, you know, with all this pressure that you are putting
philosophical
on
question.
yourself, that you need to be perfect or you need to be better, you know, no mistakes are allowed, kind of. So that's pressure.
Yeah.
So if you release that pressure, and we knew how to release it with some fight, with some screamings, and then we release it, and we always did it, you know. In the end of the day, many times we had some fights during the practice, and we always came back. We always came back with the same reason.
So it
that we
was
wanna
actually
dance.
positive before the. I mean, the next day on the competition,
think-
it was just going,
I think
as I understand, right?
that
No?
force, that energy that gave us that fight or that release that you find in yourself, that you are totally stupid to fight, you know, that where you are going, that releases you and just giving you the one and the only thing, the reason why you are there. And the reason was that we like to dance with each other. We like to give this art to the people.
Yeah.
We just love dancing. And it was full power on, a lot of energy, because it was no this stress bullshit thoughts in the head, you know, about what you don't like or what it can happen wrong. It was just so focused on what we want to do.
Very nice. Very
And
nice.
that's why that competition was actually one of the greatest of ours.
But you mentioned the first Blackpool, and after that you go back to UK. So what is about Blackpool? I mean, you said like each Blackpool. I mean,
Yeah,
how many
yeah.
times you've been in Blackpool?
Actually,
Dance festival.
Actually, since I started dancing when I was I started when I was 8, and I think at the age of 9 I was already in first Blackpool, juvenile Blackpool, yeah,
Okay.
which was in Towers.
And how old you was when you actually the last time in Blackpool? I mean, the last time you win. Yes.
I think I had like 23 times I was in Blackpool. Wow. 2 times I think I didn't dance the competition and I was just watching.
So,
But why this Blackpool? Blackpool
Yeah.
is really great. I mean, as a place, Blackpool, you know, by the beach, by the coast of the England, nothing special.
okay.
But as in a dancing world, everybody can come from the world there on that event,
Yeah,
on
right.
that competition, on that festival,
Yeah.
and everybody is there. So if you are going to Blackpool, you are competing with all the world.
Yeah.
So it doesn't exist that somebody is not there because of some rules. Everybody are allowed to come. So, and really, also this live music, the atmosphere, the appreciation of the dance that you feel as a dancer there. All the people are from mainly, I mean, most of the people are from the dancing world. They expect good dancing and they appreciate a good dancing. And they also, how to say, nagradit. They value the good dancing, and they can, as an artist, I get that feeling back, that feedback that it's I really give a message, and they appreciate that, and they admire that, and that is so special. Live music, that every year you are coming there, knowing that what music is going to play. Of course, they are changing a little bit. Yeah, they have some
Yeah.
new songs every year, but it is just amazing because when you are practicing that music, you know, and when it's like a show, it's not like a comp, because you know what kind of music is gonna be. You know where the music is gonna go up, it's gonna go down. The music
Okay.
has a flow.
So you studied the music
you-
of Blackpool.
Of course.
Okay.
Through the experience, you somehow learn that you have this music in you and you can play with it, like, you know, when you're practicing the body and when you're having repetitions and it's automatic, then you can actually improvise and you still know what you are doing.
So you improvise on competition.
Exactly.
And such an important competition as a Blackball Dance Festival?
You have to, but it's experience.
Wow.
It's experience. You hear the music. You know, sometimes the orchestra didn't play the same kind. So just the beat was somewhere else, or some other instrument was louder than in the ballroom hall, than normal.
Oh yeah, okay.
And when you are aware of that, it gives you wings. It gives you this. You just fly, and that special atmosphere. The ballroom hall full, packed of the people around. Also, when as a kid, I was watching the oldest. I've got so much inspiration from other dancers as well. You know, all this scene, new dresses, new kind of fashion coming in Blackpool. What is gonna happen next year? You know, everything was about that. For me, all my dancing career, the Blackpool was the thing that I wanted to win. Actually, when I was 9, 10, my first Blackpool, I won the cha-cha-cha. We compete in solo dances in juvenile, and I won cha-cha-cha.
So
and for me that was wow. I came somewhere I didn't know as a kid where I am, but that for me was wow.
So you went for first Blackpool and you immediately win?
Exactly.
Mamma mia! How many times you win actually in Blackpool Dance Festival? Something there.
Okay,
I mean,
let's say like this. That cha-cha stays in my mind. I think I won also jive on that time.
But cha-cha is the most.
I know I was in junior when I got older. In junior, I was actually, I think, second in Latin.
Okay.
Somehow I don't remember standard, but standard was equal.
Quite equal.
Quite equal to
nice.
that results. You know, I was in the final. Then in when I was 19, I won under 21 in Blackpool,
Great.
and another Blackpool was then amateur Blackpool that I won.
Wow. So like 3 times, 4 times winning surely, and many times in final. of
And many
course.
times in final, yeah.
Like second run-up, first run-up, and etc.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember exactly those results, but I was kind of all the time on the top in the final since I was kid to the amateurs.
So
to the
23
professionals.
times being there.
Yeah, that's amazing. I cannot believe it. Actually, this Blackpool music came into my blood
Okay.
because every year that we start preparing for the Blackpool, then after years, it came this April time preparation for Blackpool. I already feel the atmosphere of Blackpool and the music in me. I start actually just driving in the car and start singing Blackpool music somehow automatically because it was that time. I didn't even think about Blackpool yet, but just because of that regularity and repetition every year going to Blackpool, it's like, every year is summer.
Oh yeah.
Every year is Blackpool, so it's the time to get ready. And automatically I start getting ready in my mind with the feeling of music in the ballroom, and then putting the music and the preparation starts.
The time of preparation to Blackpool, how long time do you take it for preparing? Is it weeks, months, a year? How you can say it?
Actually, I can explain this really simple. When I met with Ivana first time, that we decided that we are going to start dancing together, we were sitting on the coffee, and first thing that I said to her what I want, it's like, I want to win the Blackpool. So that was actually every time I was preparing for this Blackpool on every single practice.
Okay.
Of course, you have different comps and you prepare differently, focused on different comps. But mainly, the Blackpool was the thing that I was keep on going, keep on moving, keep on dancing, and preparing for that winning.
Okay.
And we went, I remember, first year that we went with Ivana to Blackpool, we went there to win. We didn't win, but we went there to win. Every time that we were going on the comp, it was about winning.
How far you was from first place?
On that time,
With Ivana.
with
It's
Ivana,
the last part.
we start fighting for the final. When we
You
start dancing,
started final, so it's not yet in the final.
it was not yet clearly in the final. But
Okay.
we came to the final, and then the next year we came closer to the top 3, and we
Wow.
were in top 3, and fourth year we won the Blackpool.
So it was take it for you 4 years.
Yeah.
To come from semi-final to the first place.
Yes.
Man, it's
Yes.
rocket bomb.
It was like bomb, yeah. But
Wow.
it was the goal, it was the vision, it was the path that we were going towards that.
Wow.
Because every time that we had some fights or some not that we didn't understand each other on the practice, every time we came back with the same reason. At least me, I came back with the same reason. I had a goal, I want to win, and I believe in my partner that we can do it together. Because it was really interesting, our first tryout. I recorded the tryout
Okay.
on the camera, and on camera I saw something special. The interesting
In
thing
that,
was in that
in you
relationship
both.
with me and Ivana. We couldn't dance with a physical connection. When I touched her, I couldn't lead her. She couldn't follow me in the physical connection because somehow we came from different partners. We were used to something else. But how we communicate with, like, let's say, Wi-Fi connection. Yeah? Wi-Fi connection.
How it worked?
That was
What,
like,
what is that?
yeah, I mean that came afterwards. We didn't on that time we didn't know about the Wi-Fi. But now I can explain that what is Wi-Fi. Yeah, so it's awareness of feeling each other, of seeing each other, eyes, ears, smell. All these senses. That was really amazing when I saw that on this video, and from that time on, for me that was it. That I want to dance with her. For me that
That was
wow,
the decision. That's
decision,
what, like,
and it was
this
so
is
special that I didn't know till the end what is so special about it.
Wow.
I can explain now that Ivana was very, very, very explosive, very energetic, and I was a little bit more calm. And this combination of us two makes us interesting. I
Yeah.
calm her down. She gives me that sharpness
Yeah.
in me. So,
So the contrast between dancers is good. Yeah. So that's
My
not
experience-
necessary.
my
They need to
experience.
go the
Yeah.
same style.
yeah, my experience was that when
Wow.
my experience when I was dancing with my previous partner, Jan, all the people were saying we are meant to be with each other. We are for each other. Yeah. And yes, the feeling was comfortable. It was homey. For us, was very easy to do everything. Really easy to do. Although we were practicing
You was
hard.
understand one another.
Yeah, so simple. But we were also growing up as a kids together, so we knew each other. But somehow I can tell you this, we were so similar in the way of how we want to do it that it can become like boring.
Okay.
It was not boring, it was really special as a dancing.
You mean for you or for the viewer was boring?
For me.
For you.
For me,
it was no challenging there.
Not
what?
challenging.
Okay.
It was every day the same. We were like one day with Janja, we were sitting in the ballroom hall and like we were talking to each other and saying, what to practice? We know everything. And actually, the feeling was, yes, we know everything works, everything goes, But
Interesting.
and you are in this mood, no expression coming out because of that, because it's so like couching, easy going,
Easy going.
no need to practice. You need to push yourself. You need to find some inspiration to push yourself physically to do something.
Yeah.
But when we were going on the competition, it was good because the competition gives us a push.
How much you practice normally? Average, we can say.
Average.
Yeah.
Okay. My average practice was since I was a kid, since I started dancing, I was practicing like nearly 5 times a week. Before the school and after the school, I just had private lessons. So when I really started dancing, I was lucky. Let's take it simple, yeah. When I was a kid, I was dancing I was practicing like 4 or 5 times a week, and always under the look of third eye with my trainer. I never practiced alone as a kid. So they always repair me. They always say me what needs to be done, and I did it. And then I become a little bit older, like teenager. I moved from my city to Ljubljana, so then my practice changes a little bit. So I was practicing, I would say, only on Wednesday, and then on Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday. So like 3-4 times per week, I was practicing, still having one lesson.
Not much, huh?
Not much, but it was regularity. I mean, that was enough for me. This is how I
you
did
win
it.
the junior Blackpool, huh?
Yes, yes, because
Great time.
Because when I was practicing, I did it 100% or even more. So when I came to practice, I was putting all my effort, energy, focus, everything there to do my maximum.
So it is not
that hour.
Yeah.
Let's say it's hour. Yes, and I have lessons, standard lesson, Latin lesson, and group lesson. This was my Wednesday, and then on Friday I repeat that. On Saturday, okay, I practice a little bit alone and also maybe some lesson. And that was actually it. On Sunday, I went home. Before the comp, I was staying actually a week before the comp for sure in the ballroom hall doing every day, having lessons, practicing and this.
Okay, it's on the start your career, but let's say when you was already a grow-up person, so you was seriously preparing to black.
That was like my teenager thing. And then I start being an adult, grown-up person. the dancing, the practicing, I realized this is the way of life. So I wake up
And you go to the
get ready to the practice. So then I had a break because we practice 2 times a day. I had
two times a day.
2
That's
times a
what
day.
there. Here we come.
That was the regularity. 2 times a day for like 2-3 hours morning, 2-3 hours evenings.
So it's like 4 to 6 hours
Something
practicing
like this, yes.
at least.
At least.
Wow.
I would say 4 hours at least, because all these hours which
we not count now private lessons, group lessons. No, it's only your
it was
practicing.
just my practice without these private or group lessons. So this is what was our way to do it. And actually you live that life. You need to rest in between the practice to get energy back, to get food, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe you go to sleep.
Recover.
You go to nap a little bit to sleep, you know, to get energy back. And
nice.
that was on regular basis, 5 days per week. Of course, we had one day for sure. We had 3 or 2. It depends. Of course, we had many competitions during the weekend, so it was before the competition day off, preparing hairstyle or dresses, other things as well, you know, which needs to be still done. So like this, but it's the way of life. So you're practicing all the time.
All the time.
Also in your mind, you're practicing. You are going to cinema, you're practicing because there is some inspiration and you straight away put it into the dance. You know how I actually learned many things in dancing? On the parties.
Parties.
Exactly. When we went partying, I was researching my body movements. You know, you get a beer or two, you know, you get relaxed a little bit, and you get this like crazy atmosphere of going crazy with full on.
So you have fun on parties.
Fun on parties all the time and dancing a lot. The music, you know, drives you.
Yeah.
And there I learned all the things that I put then into the dance.
Into the dance. Wow.
Not the technique, the dancing, you know.
Yeah. What means to you to be disciplined? What is discipline actually? Your opinion.
For me, the discipline is actually doing something on the regular base and repeating, getting deeper into that you can grow. It has to be a repetition. This is discipline. The discipline is actually that, of course, you need to have some goal first, why you want to do it, and then you are doing it on a regular base. For somebody, this is like 8 hours a day. For somebody, it's 1 hour per day, or 5 times a week, or 4 times a week, or whatever. You know, you need to find for yourself.
So first, you need to have a goal, and after that, you need just repetition. And you will be disciplined.
Goal is really important. No, no, it's not so simple. I think it's not so simple. I tried to explain, but yeah, important is that you have some wish what you want to create or what you want to do.
Okay.
And the only possible way is to be disciplined to achieve that. It means that you need to be regular. You need to walk towards that.
All the time.
All the time somehow, yeah, all the time. I mean, also eating the food is being disciplined, not eating shitty food, because you need energy for something to be healthy, to do with your body, for example.
Yeah, right.
Something, so you need to put energy into your body.
So you actually everything working on your goal, right?
On your goal, yeah, your life, your way, you know.
It's a repetition.
Repetition,
No.
regularity.
Okay. Is it possible to earn money with the dance, or what you're thinking about finance in dancing? You know why I'm asking? Because many times in our dance career, parents, when you bring you, in the end, when you're already actually regularly doing the dancing and seriously competing, they say it like, you will not live from this. You need to go to study something else. You need to go to university, colleges, finish at this dancing and be more serious in something else. So, is it possible to live from this?
My answer is yes. It is really possible to live good life from this, but there are some consequences. Of course, dancing world is dancing world. You travel a lot, so you're not staying like at home. Also at home it's possible to stay and teach, but just depends how much you want to earn, what kind of lifestyle you want to have. I understand that question and that thoughts about parents, because we have a system in life. If you go to school, then you go to high school, and then you study, and then you get a job. It's not like this, because you can earn money with everything that you feel it's in you, and you can give positively out to the world with exchange of the money. So dancing is one of the things that you can really, I believe, I'm living from dancing, and it's just our decision how much we are putting energy into it, how much then you are earning, and what kind of life you are going to have. And I can say life is amazing. It's like you have your own freedom, you have your own schedule that you create.
In dancing?
In dancing.
Uh-huh.
Nobody else is creating that schedule for you. Okay, when you go to the camp, they create schedule, you come for 3 days and that's it, or 5.
Yeah.
But generally, you are your own boss. And this is in a way difficult, because you need to be responsible, you need to be again regular, because if you go to sleep, no money.
Yeah.
So you need to be active all the time.
All the time.
All the time searching. And how my life showed me my ways in dancing. I had a club, I had kids, teaching kids dancing, still doing sometimes. I had grown-ups, I had solo ladies, I have pro-am. I found out that me as a person, as a dancer, I can teach everybody who wants dancing. People from the street, if they want, if they have a wish, they have possibility to come to me and I will teach them dancing. So everything that is connected, or with the theater, or with, there are so many possibilities that we can do through our knowledge, experience.
Yeah. So from
or
dancing,
different
possible.
style of dancing.
Yeah.
Not saying just Latin standard, Latin ballroom, but
Yeah.
it can be a hip hop, it can be a jazz, it can be salsa, whatever. With this knowledge that you have in yourself, and still to develop as a dancer, you can really live good life out from it. Because it's not about money, it's about being fulfilled with who you are, what you do, and of course, you're earning because of that.
Yeah.
Money is coming. And
They're coming.
to the parents, if your kid is, let's say, in dancing, feeling that with all his heart and he wants to do it, just give them support, because it's a nice job being with nice people.
Sure. Can you share your plans for the future?
Oh, of course I can. In very near future, I'm gonna eat something.
Good point.
And the next, yes.
Be disciplined with the food.
Okay, that was a good question. Yeah, of course. I will try to organize a big event with you, Sergey, if you don't know. We are going to do
That's why I'm asking.
a huge event, great event in Ljubljana. It is called Love Cup, Slovenian Cup. Love Cup. It's gonna be special. It's gonna be for you people, for you dancers, to enjoy and has a memorable Yeah, to have a memorable experience on that competition, that event that we are going to do, with live music, with full of something surprise.
When we plan this to do it? When
It is going to be next year, year 2024 of September.
Come to us.
You have to come. You will not be sorry. We are going to make everything that you are going to feel great about it.